Good morning, fam. This is Lions Den. Um, I'm gonna do a live stream this morning, and I'm talking about the Colin Kaepernick comeback. Um, and I'm just gonna wait for people to come on in so we can talk about it. Mm. So, how's your Thursday morning? I hope your Thursday morning. I know a lot of people be at work, um, or on their way to work. But I want to get this off my chest because it's something fishy and odd about what's going on with Colin Kaepernick and and why all of a sudden the NFL, is planning to have a workout. But I'm going to go ahead and give you more explanation in a second as soon as people coming in, because I know a lot of people is at work. Today's my day off, so hopefully I'm just gonna finally, settle in, enjoy myself, and we're gonna have this discussion, my people, my AOS people, my black people on YouTube, my people across the country and around the world. So I'm just waiting for people to come on in. Hopefully they'll come in real soon so we can discuss this, because to me, something's odd about this. Really odd. But yeah, something's odd about this. Something's crazy about this. It's something doesn't. Let's just say something doesn't taste the Kool-Aid. Something doesn't smell right about this Colin Kaepernick thing. Okay, people. I guess I can get started. People might come in later. Um, as you know, I reported, according to Adam Schefter, that the NFL is arranged Colin Kaepernick to do a tryout for 32 teams this Saturday in Atlanta. And this according to Adam Schefter's tweets. Ian Rappaport report about this story, and so on and so on. I was happy, but I'm now kind of skeptical. And the reason why I said I was pretty skeptical about this, story is because, Colin Kaepernick wasn't aware that they had a private workout for him until it was announced. His his agent didn't call or none of that. So and then here's what's tripped me out, guys. What's tripped me out about this is that, why would you wait it till Saturday to even have a workout? This is what concerns me. A lot of people say, well, that they asking if Jay-Z had a lot to do with Colin Kaepernick getting his workout. We really don't know. But I will say this is that it's kind of skeptical, because I know a lot of agents and a lot of GMs, owners. Normally, if you have workouts, they only do it on a weekday, not on a Saturday. And then this is what's even more disturbing about this, is that if they want Colin Kaepernick to have a workout, why they waited before the trade deadline to do it? Or and plus you got people from the West Coast, like teams like the LA Chargers, the 49ers, the Seahawks, all these teams coming from the West Coast all the way to Atlanta. That's what bothers me. And most teams are preparing for games on Sunday. So this is just basically just disturbing. And I heard a few teams, they said they will attend the workout. They will send a scout to do this workout. But that is kind of odd, that why you want to do a workout on a Saturday, not on a Tuesday or a Monday or a Wednesday. It doesn't make any sense. And then, and I heard a lot of people said that Jay-Z possibly the reason why that Colin Kaepernick, getting this workout in the first place. Obviously, it's kind of weird, because again, if you have a workout everybody knows teams, GMs, and owners always do workouts on weekdays. If they decide to have a workout with a player, they always do it on weekdays, not Saturdays, because um, Saturdays are the ones they're preparing for the game on Sunday. Or they're already, if it's an away game, they're already in another city prepared for a game the next day. But this is why I don't get it, and I smell foul in a way, because realistically, the NFL, and then like again, Colin Kaepernick and his camp had no idea that the NFL even had a scheduled workout. They had no idea until it was announced. So it's kind of suspicious. It's kind of odd, people, and I basically don't understand this. Now, I hope that Colin Kaepernick get a job. I really do. I hope that he gets a job from one team. It takes one team to sign. But the way the NFL has done this, it's kind of disturbing. And it's really, you waited, I mean, and also, you waited the second half of the season to even give Colin Kaepernick a workout. Why? I mean, if that's the case, I mean, if you want Colin Kaepernick to get a workout, and we can tell he wants to play in the NFL again, but why wait it to the second half of the season to do it? I'm just saying, why wait it that long? Why wait? I mean, do it in the preseason if you want to have a workout, or do it way before trade deadline or something like that, and then you wait it to the second half of the season, and as soon it's going to be. I mean, it's already middle of November, and the season's already going to end by next month. See, they waited so many times, and this is what blows my mind, people. Colin Kaepernick been waiting for this opportunity for 3 years. 3 years, people. And now all of a sudden, it's kind of shocking and it's kind of a little skeptical. I mean, I'm glad that Colin Kaepernick get a workout, but at the same time, the way the NFL has doing it is kind of sketchy. And, and then on top of that, teams is already prepared games for Sunday. Some, especially if the team going to another city, playing for another team. So it's saddened that how they treating Colin Kaepernick, how sad it is. But I mean, the thing of it is, I hope he gets a job. I hope one of the teams sign him. But the way the NFL is doing it is kind of sketchy. It's kind of disturbing. So it's really, and people, we need to watch how the NFL is doing things. Because now, you set an example, you set like a quarterback like Colin Kaepernick. He's been whiteballed by the NFL for 3 years. And now all of a sudden, in the second half of the season, the NFL decided to have a workout on a Saturday. On a Saturday in Atlanta, when teams aren't even prepared to send their scouts, because most of the teams are already going in other cities playing in away games. So that doesn't make any sense, people. It really doesn't. I mean, again, this is just sort of sketchy how the NFL is doing to him. So for people that's coming in, welcome to my live stream. I'm talking about the Colin Kaepernick situation. And click the like button, share this live stream. I want people to listen what I'm about to say about the situation, because I mean, yes, Colin Kaepernick get a workout, but how the NFL is doing it is kind of sketchy and weird. I mean, if they want Colin Kaepernick to come back to the league so bad, why wait to the second half of the season? And why did they have? I mean, why can't they do it in the preseason? And why on a Saturday? Which, if they want to have a workout, normally teams is basically doing on weekdays, like Tuesdays or Wednesdays, not on a Saturday. So all of this is kind of sketchy to me. It's really, really kind of sketchy, people. So, we have to think clearly of why the NFL is doing this. You know, it's kind of disturbing. I mean, we all want Colin Kaepernick to play again, and he wants to play again, but the way the NFL is doing this to him, it's kind of odd. It's kind of suspicious. And I'm listening to all the sports shows like Undisputed, um, and and again, like I said, that why waited on a Saturday to do a workout, and why now? Why now that and there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of quarterbacks who's far more worse than Colin Kaepernick, and it took 3 years to bring him in. It took 3 years, and you're going to do a workout on a Saturday when teams is already preparing to play for other teams, and some are going to be on away games. So it's disturbing. I don't like it. I really don't. And we don't even know if these teams are even going to show up on Saturday. There's just so much stuff to do. So I don't know, people. It's it's at the end of the day, guys. Like I said, share this live stream, share it. And like I said, I'm gonna say my piece because it's kind of suspicious on why the NFL all of a sudden want to bring Colin Kaepernick in a workout on a Saturday when they can do it either on a Tuesday or Wednesday or on any weekdays when teams are already prepared. The games, whether if it's a home game or away game, they're trying to prepare for games for Sunday, and y'all waited till Saturday, and even Atlanta. Now, I understand now, and I'm just being honest that if it's now they have a tryout on a weekday in Dallas or Chicago, or even basically in, let's just say, in New York, in New York, I can completely understand. But you're gonna put it in Atlanta, right? And this is not Colin Kaepernick's tryout; it's the NFL's tryout. I'm gonna keep you in mind it was the NFL's tryout. So the NFL put a tryout on a Saturday when teams is already either in different cities preparing for the next game or what. And then I think they said Detroit. Detroit, Miami. I think other teams saying that some of the teams say they're going to be at that send a scout to see Colin Kaepernick playing. But in the back of your mind, think about it. Why would you schedule a workout on a Saturday? That doesn't make any sense to you. Why would you do that? If you're running a business, or if you like any ordinary work, any other employee work on an ordinary job, you can't just work on or in some you do work on a Saturday, but not the majority. And this has really got me thinking. And like 3 years, they waited 3 years to bring Colin Kaepernick back. And I'm telling you, and Jermaine, they say Jerry Jones. Dallas Cowboys. They say that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys, this is going to be one of the teams. They got Miami, another team. They say they're going to come. They got Cincinnati, said they come. The Cincinnati Bengals. And I mean, it's like a couple of teams said they will be there. But other teams said they either did not want to talk about it, or they plan on prepare for the next game. But I'm going to tell you something. And this is why I said it's kind of odd about the story. Because anybody would know, any sports would know, whether it's the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, or any other sports, they can't do workouts on weekends. Because sometimes it's their off day, or if let's say in the NFL that they don't do tryouts on weekends because they got to prepare for the games, or they already give them playbooks to say, okay, which plays you want to use for another opponent. They're not going to wait until another workout. So that, to me, this just doesn't make any sense. Even though I broke the story here on YouTube about the Colin Kaepernick giving them tryout. I was excited about it. But then I thought about it later on. I was like, why? Number one, why now? Number two, why do a workout on a Saturday? And number three, why Atlanta? Those are the top three things. If they want to do a workout, do it on a weekday, or go to Dallas or Houston or even Chicago or even Detroit to do workouts. Why Atlanta? Why? And like I said, people in the West Coast, like not San Diego Chargers, the LA Chargers, the LA Rams, the Arizona Cardinals, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Oakland Raiders. I mean, they don't have time to go from there all the way to Atlanta to see Colin Kaepernick do their tryout, because they over there preparing for their games, for their football games on Sunday, and like I said, we'll see how many people are going to be there. But I highly doubt that the West Coast teams are going to show up. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, seriously. So, we don't know, people, but I tell you like this. This Saturday is going to be very interesting, and I'm going to see how many people will show up. They say they invited 32 teams to show up. But again, I highly doubt the teams from the West Coast going to even come to Atlanta to see Colin do his tryout, do his workout. There's no question, because they do it all of a sudden without even and Colin Kaepernick, his team said, why can't we move it to next week? And the NFL said, no, we're going to do it Saturday. See, to me, that also is very suspicious. If they really want Colin Kaepernick to do a workout, and then Colin Kaepernick and his camp had no clue that they're doing this until it was announced, and they wasn't even prepared, they could at least give them permission to wait until next week if that's what they wanted to do. But the NFL said no. So I already knew right there something's fishy about that. Something's very fishy about it. But yeah, people, it is. I mean, there's a lot to think about. It's really, really a lot to think about, and I'm telling you, we're gonna hopefully. I hope they're gonna play this live of the workout, but we're gonna find out how many people are gonna come to Colin Kaepernick's workout. But at the end of the day, people, don't be surprised. There's gonna be half. I mean, that I know the West Coast team's not gonna show up. I already know that for a fact, because it's too soon. It's all of a sudden now. So we will see. We will see what's up. Yeah, we will see what's up, guys. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't even be surprised that Colin Kaepernick, even though Colin Kaepernick, I'm happy for him. He finally, hopefully get back in the NFL. But the way how the NFL did it, it's sketchy and it's confusing, and it's really, 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 really suspicious. So that's how I feel about it. If you guys have any questions about this Colin Kaepernick situation, I would love to answer your questions, but it's just how odd how the NFL is doing this, brother. It really is. And why are you going to work? Why are you going to give him a workout on a Saturday instead of a Tuesday or a Wednesday? It doesn't make any sense. Any NFL, any sports reporters even said that, even questioned it. It doesn't make sense, people. Oh boy. So, yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, I want to hear it. Like my live stream, share it, because most of us all our team cap here, but the way the NFL is doing him is very, very, very suspicious. It's odd. And I took a time out, when I did a story about see, it was like day before yesterday when I heard what Adam Schefter posted about Colin Kaepernick, and he's going to get a tryout. I was like, good, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah, finally, for 3 years. But then I look back at it, and when he said the workout was on a Saturday instead of a weekday, and then, even Colin Kaepernick and his camp had no idea that they even, really they didn't even know about this workout until they announced it. And all of a sudden, why now? And this is a big question. Why now? And I know a lot of people, some of the people going to say, well, do you think Jay-Z had a lot to do with it? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. And I'm not saying that Jay-Z probably has something to do with it or not, but it's kind of odd that the NFL now want to give this man a tryout on a Saturday, on when teams getting ready for their games the next day. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why they waited now to even discuss it. So it's kind of odd the way you look at it. And like I said, I hope Colin get a tryout. I hope the team will sign him soon. But the way they did to this brother, how the NFL set up a workout for him on a Saturday instead of a Tuesday and Wednesday, that is kind of suspicious. So I'm about to go. And again, thank you guys for joining my live. And keep the conversation going. Keep the comments going on down below about this thing. And I will definitely respond later on. So I see you guys soon. Take care. Deuces.